but there's no fact to back that
Oh
up.
my gosh. This is like, can you restate the hypothetical for me?
You said
Can you restate the hypothetical?
my hypothetical? Or
Oh my God. Good grief, dude. They can't even restate the hypothetical. And once they start realizing where the hypothetical might be going, they immediately spurg out. Did you notice that? They all do this. If the Bible is corrupted, that's a defeater for the Quran telling me to go check the new revelation against the old. Duh. It's not a difficult argument. It's very simple. But Bible corrupt. I know you think that. That's not the point of the argument. Good grief.
Hey Jay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello. Yep. All right, cool. Yeah. No, I mean, I understand. But I just joined, so I didn't get the full scope of what this was all about. But it is an interesting topic. I mean, it is definitely a good theological discussion to have. I mean, but
now you want to change the topic and you want to run a dollar script on it.
No, I'm not changing the topic. I'm a mathematician by trade, man. So relax for a second. And I'm a former fighter, so I'm Muslim, but like I take things from a pragmatic, like holistic point of view. So just chill out for a second. Now, when you talk about,
what do you mean chill? I'm not chill. It's just called debating. Yeah?
No, because you're making like holistic claims, like everyone is like spazzing out. Like no one's spazzing out. Like not that many. Or there's a couple that.
The guy that was just on here was spazzing out. He wouldn't address the objection.
He might have not known. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so can you restate what the objection is again for me?
Yes, of course. I already have 2 times.
I don't think you got it right. So can you restate it again?
So if the Bible is corrupt, it's basically a defeater argument for the Quran to tell me to go check in the Old and New Revelations, essentially, is what your point is.
So what other thing would a 7th century Christian or Jew go to check the Quran?
Well, there's a variety of things. So you can go through, you can filter through the Bible. So, I mean...
Filter through the Bible, Quran, what does that mean?
I was about to answer that. So the Quran basically posits that itself as the final, and it's basically the unaltered word, right? So it's like
right. I understand your position, right?
It's the criterion. No, I'm telling you what it is. I'm not telling you my position.
This is not your position.
I'm speaking like as in fact, not in my opinion. But by definition, the Quran asserts itself as the final and unaltered word of God.
But that doesn't mean that it's so. Fact. Right.
That's not my opinion. That's what it does. It is what it is. It's not my opinion.
Okay, does that book tell me to check the new revelation against the prior?
So when it's
okay, so how do I do that?
Believers to check Old and New Revelations.
Right. How do I do that?
Effectively asking you to filter through those scriptures.
Oh, so filter it to where it fits with the Quran. So it's a circle.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, so necessarily. So the only texts that I pay attention to in the Old Testament are the ones that fit with the Quran. So that's a cult. That's not checking the prior revelation to see if it's consistent. That's a double standard.
You can no.
How is it not a double standard? Because you just told me to filter the Bible to where it fits with the Quran.
I'm giving you one method of assessing Old and
you don't see how silly this is. Filter the Bible to where it fits with the Quran is the way to check if the Quran is consistent with the prior revelation. You don't see how silly that is.
I didn't say to fit with the Quran. No one said that.
You just said you filter it with the criteria, which is the Quran.
Yeah, and you see where
so you did say that. What are you talking about? You guys are so dishonest.
You see where the matches are and where the disparities are. Do you not know what filtering means?
Which is exactly what I said.
No, you're saying it to fit. I'm saying it to either or. It can fit or not fit. Right?
My gosh.
Do you know what a regression is? Do you know what errors are? You don't know what...
Oh my gosh. These people are unreal.
Yeah. No, hey, John. Or Jay, sorry. No, it was cut off. Were you saying something about filtering the text? It cut off when you...
You use the terminology that I filter based on what fits with the Quran. That was your argument.
Yeah.
Then you said that's not your argument.
That's one. No. That's one method you can apply, right?
Do you? And I want you to restate to me why I said that's not a good argument.
I mean, because if you're going from the perspective of just matching good with good, like matching.
Can you restate what my argument is? Are you guys even able to do that?
It's biased because you're filtering for your own benefit. That's essentially why.
Well, not benefit. What specifically are you filtering it for?
where you have matches.
To what?
So the things that are in the Quran.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's what we.
Is that not a
I didn't
circular argument?
Yes, but that's not what I said. I said
So it is a circular argument.
But that's not. Wait, Jay. That's not. But can you please just let me?
What do you mean that's not what you said? You did say filter the Quran based on the criterion. You said the Quran is the criteria. You said criteria.
It's the criterion, right? Like it's by how it's.
So you filter the Old Testament by the Quran as the criteria when it fits with the Quran, correct?
Correct, but you would look for the wait.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I said the whole time. Good God, dude, this is unreal. Like the way it's like talking to. Wow.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys are getting it confused a little bit.
Oh, okay. Enlighten us, please.
What the Quran is saying is basically all the books have been corrupted, and that's the last word.
Okay, but the Quran doesn't actually say that. Do you understand it doesn't actually say they're all corrupted?
I'm pretty sure it tells you that.
It doesn't say that. It says that we gave the revelation, and Allah's words cannot be corrupted, is what it says. And then it goes on to say that a faction of the Jews twisted it with their tongues. It doesn't say the text is corrupted. And by the way, again, for the 10th time for you guys,
has been corrupted.
It doesn't say that. It says a faction of the Jews twisted it with their tongue.
We know that the books have been corrupted.
You don't know. You're just asserting that. Well, do you understand? In a debate, I can say, listen, if I come to a debate and I say, we know the Quran is corrupted, would you accept that as an argument? You see how stupid that is?
But there's no fact to back that up.
Oh my gosh. This is like, can you restate the hypothetical for me?
You said...
Can you restate the hypothetical?
My hypothetical?
Oh my God. Good grief, dude.